Coach, welcome after a month of sorrow, in silence and in grief. We finally return. Before we go into the game, can you briefly take us through your experience during the day and how you are psyching your boys to be ready for the assignment?
Thank you, Steve. The experience has not been good at all, looking at what happened. But then before I go into that, I would like to say that our brother should rest in perfect peace. Yesterday, we were all at the funeral, and I think that the club, Asanteman, his family, loved ones, sympathizers, we all gave him a befitting barrier, which is very important. I was very, very happy with what I saw in terms of attendance, in terms of participation, the organization. Everybody took part, and everything was very, very befitting. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Back to your question, I think what I saw on that day wasn't the best for association football, because football is meant to unite and entertain. So we're there to play a game, to entertain people, even though there was 3 points at stake. I think what happened is something that we all need to disapprove, we all need to condemn. It's not good for association football. It's not good for our league. It's not good for football in the country. Personally, I switched off when I saw Poli lying some few meters away from me, where the ambulance was closer to our technical area. I think it was Tinedu was warming up, and then he just came and told me that, Coach, I want to say it in fee. Coach, Poli neda hono, I'm going to be the second one. In fact, the moment he told me this, I just went off. I switched off, because that was not why we went there. We went there to entertain people. We went there to play football, to make people happy, to unite. That's the essence of football. So it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, and it is not good, and it's not something that we have to approve in this country. Because if we do so, then it means that it's going to drag our game back and back and back and back. It's going to affect investment, it's going to affect sponsorship, everything, the business component of our game, it is going to affect it. So we need to all condemn this behavior. And I'm happy that the authorities have taken charge and are doing everything possible to make sure that the perpetrator or the perpetrators are brought to book. In fact, I'll be one person who will be so happy if justice is duly served for Poli and for all football loving fans in Ghana.
Coach, did you at any point during chaotic scene, sorrowful moments, switched off as in your passion for the game, for the Ghana League? Maybe you even thought of giving up the game locally?
Yes, I think my passion actually went away, because if I recount what actually happened, you yourself, you are a victim of what happened. Somebody threw a stone, hit your right ear, and as you interview me now, I can see you having something in there to help you hear very well. You told me that according to the doctors, there's a sieve in your ear which is damaged, and what the sieve that is damaged, if you are lucky, it is 50-50. You'll be able to recover. If you are unable to recover, then that is it. And you yourself, you told me that even now, when you are there, you feel like there's something like water in your ear. I mean, when you are hearing, you don't hear very well. That was not why you went to Insuatre. You went there to cover, as a media officer, to cover the game, and then look at what happened. somebody just threw something to hit your ear and damage your ear. As at now, if you are not lucky and it doesn't repair, then it means you have a lifetime permanent damage to your ear. Is that why you went to Insuatre? No, that is not why you went to Insuatre. Myself, they threw a stone at my direction. I was able to dodge it. And you, SK, the team manager, you was shouted, including some of the players, asking me to come and sit down, else they will hurt me. So if you look at some of these things, you don't expect me to be happy. I mean, about events. So actually, in fact, my passion for the game actually went off, because if I'm to go and coach, and if I go to coach, these are the things that will happen at the match venue. I don't think it's a good thing. And everybody, I mean, all stakeholders, if you are to come as a spectator to come and watch, and your life is not guaranteed, your safety is not guaranteed, I don't think you have the passion, you have that drive, that energy, that love to come to the stadium to come and watch games. So personally, I went off. I mean, I switched off. My passion for it went down, because I cannot, compromise in terms of my safety. But then, as I said earlier on, the authorities in charge have promised us that they are going to make sure that there is safety at match venue, so that everybody who comes there, media officers, spectator, players, technical staff, everybody involved in the game, in and around the stadium, everybody will be safe. Let's trust them. Let's support them. And I would like to also appeal to everyone that the match safety protocols or measures that have been rolled out, everybody should support it, because we all need our lives. We want to go there to go and have fun. We are not there just because of the 3 points to get injured or kill ourselves. So everybody should support it. It's not about the 3 points. The 3 points is important, but our lives are more important than the 3 points. So don't think because of the 3 points you don't want to go by the safety protocols just because you want to get the 3 points. And the authorities, to act as they have promises, they should make sure that they beef up security at all match venues. And then once security is beefed up, I'm sure everybody can be guaranteed of safety, and we can all go as stakeholders in the game to go and perform our various responsibilities or functions on the day.
Coach, you are meeting aside that you lost to in the first round 2-1. It was very painful on that evening. What sort of approach are you going with this one, especially being off for quite some time?
A very confident and determined approach, because they were the very first team that defeated us in the first round. And after that, I think we lost 3 more games, which wasn't good for team chemistry. I mean, for the outlook of the team, it wasn't the best. So tactically, we've done a lot to make sure that on Sunday we play very strongly, very aggressively, to make sure that we get the 3 points. For us, for the tactical things that we do, I cannot disclose them because they are our weapon for the game on Sunday. But then I can tell you that physically we are in good shape, tactically we are also in good shape. We are ready. I've spoken to them about the need to be ready for the game, and then they are responding gradually. They are responding.
Coach, this is a team that in terms of your meetings with them, you've had a better advantage in terms of the head-to-head. You've done so well. They've brought in some experienced limbs into their team. What sort of a threat does these things do they pose to you coming Sunday?
Yeah, they are a threat because they've, as you said, they brought in new players. They've gotten a new coach. They've been doing well of late. So it's a new page with stories to be told. When I say stories to be told, for performances to be exhibited. So I'm sure they are very determined, maybe to do what has never happened before, beat us both home and away. we are also very determined to make sure that it doesn't happen that way. So if you look at the likes of Emmanuel Jemfi and Co that they've brought on board, these are players who have premiership experience. They understand the game, they know the game and understand the game. So all that we have to do is to be extra careful on Sunday in terms of if we don't have the ball, and then also make sure that if we have the ball, the necessary tactical maneuvers, we have to execute them on time.
Coach, you are going into the game losing Justice Blay and Mohamed Kamara and then Eche Jamna. What sort of a blow is it for you? Looking at how crucial Blay has been, these three boys, how efficient they've been throughout the season.
Yeah, a big blow. If you look at Kamara, he's been excellent when he had his chance to be in the pool. He's done very well. He's very good in terms of his ball distributions, in terms of how he commands the back line. He's been very good, very, very good. If you look at Justice Blay, he brings a lot of command in the middle of the park. He brings a lot of control, stability and balance in the middle of the park. His game reading, his understanding of the game, his decisions on the game, excellent. With and without the ball, very excellent. We know Jamna to the same. He also brings a lot of control into the game. His decisions are well on point. So these are three big players that we are going to lose on Sunday. But then I think we equally have good players to replace them. If you come to the goalkeeping department, Asare is ready to be in pool. He's been training very well. In the midfield, two our players, Tinedu and Co are all available for selection on Sunday. So I think even though we are going to miss these players, we equally have competent players to come and fit in there.
Coach, I know aside these three assentees, we still have names who are missing. That of Albert Amoa and then Asante. What's the update on them?
Yeah, Albert Amoa has started training with the youth team. Last week he started and he's doing well. He's doing well. Asante has a hamstring injury. He recovered and then came back and then he got it again. I think it was not totally healed before he came. Fernando also has a hamstring injury. Peter has is also going through rehabilitation. His problem is, I think, around the knee, the back of the knee. He has a problem there, and the medical staff they are taking good care of them. So these players will also be missed, but then we don't want to rush and introduce them in there. So we are taking our time to make sure that they get better and join. So we had a meeting and I told them that in the absence of Blay, Jamna, Kamara, and those who are injured, the few that they are left, they should make sure that they hold the front very well by making sure that we accumulate some points so that when their colleagues are ready and they join, we'll already be in the race so that it doesn't make the work very difficult.
Coach, what sort of atmosphere or mood are you anticipating on Sunday?
I'm anticipating an exciting atmosphere because fortunately we've been able to lay our brother to a befitting rest. So I'm expecting our supporters to come in their numbers to fill the stadium to come and support us. It's a game that is very important for the club as the league resumes. So they should come in their numbers like they've done. Even they should come more than they have been doing. And then when they come to, I expect them to, or I'm appealing to them to support us, stay calm, even when things are not going well. The game is sad that if you are lucky, sometimes you get your rhythm and flow right from the beginning up to the end. Sometimes too, the rhythm and flow, they come and go off, on and off. So when we lose our rhythm and flow, they should be patient with us. They shouldn't be ranting at us. They shouldn't be, insulting us. Yeah. But then they should be calm. be very supportive,
Yeah.
and then hope that we'll find our rhythm and flow back.
Coach, I'm taking leave of you, but I know you are yourself's biggest critique. And if there's anyone that calls for the trophy, needs it the most, you are the number one person. Reading comments on social media, a lot of people are saying that to crown this off and to, as you said, give Napoli the best of goodbyes, it's imperative that we try our very best to win the league for you. Do you share the same thoughts of these fans?
Yeah, I think that we need to take it match by match. Every match has its own dynamics. So we have to stay focused and take it game by game. If we take it game by game, then gradually we can get to the ultimate. So once we take it game by game, then it means that we pay attention to the dynamics within the game, before the game, and then during the game. We pay attention to the dynamics, the psychosocial dynamics, the tactical dynamics within the game. We take key notice of these dynamics, and then make sure that we do the right things. And I'm sure once we do that, we'll be in a better position to achieve our goal.
Coach, we wish you the very best for Sunday and your team.
Thank you.
Yeah.